Hey guys. Hey guys, how have you guys been doing? It's a movie and TV show review guy here once again. It's Peachy here once again. And so welcome back to another movie review. Today I'm here reviewing Fantastic Return to Oz from 2019. This film took place after the first film from Fantastic Journey to Oz from 2017. This film took place in 2019. This film has a few new characters that we have to discuss about. This boy right here is a guy named Tim. As his name is Tim. And these are all the people that work for Earth and all the animals here. Okay. And so there was a lot of new characters in the film. And then there was the book again. So let's get into the plot of the film without getting further too much away. So the movie starts off and back in the land of Oz. And Orphan Juice has a dream of him realizing after years and years of becoming king, after he was the king of the land of Oz, people didn't really like Orphan because he was evil and he was a villain. And he wanted revenge on them, but he was stopped by a girl named Dorothy. And Dorothy was sent back to Kansas, and that she wore the ruby slippers. And Orphan wakes up from his dream, and his henchmen tell him that it's time, and then he goes outside to meet up with all the animals that work for him. He tells them that they're gonna take over Emerald City. And as all of his henchmen don't follow him, that they're just hanging around, and then Orphan gets very upset about this. He plans that they steal the book. So now that there's a grand ceremony in the land of Oz, and that they're all celebrating Dorothy's success after years after they defeated Orphan Joyce. And then one of the people who betrayed them in the first movie, yeah, that's right, I remember, one of them had actually betrayed them. He was working for Earth and he was controlling the big robot of Dorothy. And then, wait, in Earth and Suchman, they take the book. And Earthen has it. He begins practicing dark magic, and he shows it to his henchman. Then the Scarecrow, Timmy, and the Lion, they all discover that the book has been stolen. And that they remember that Dorothy was back in Kansas. So they now transfer from back in Kansas, and Dorothy is saying it back home with her dog Toto, Dorothy Gale. Then this guy named Tim appears, which is her friend. As they hang out a lot. The Tim sees the ruby slippers are glowing. He touches it. Then Dorothy realizes that she and Tim and her dog Toto all get sent back to the Land of Oz. And then Tim arrives first. And he lands right in Earthen's workshop, and he notices the ruby slippers. He grabs them and he puts them on. Because I remember in the first movie, Earthen did get the ruby slippers, and now he has them again. And then, and all of Earthen's henchmen, they capture him. Well, back to Emerald City, the Scarecrow and his friends, they discovered that the book has been stolen from Earthen Joyce and his henchmen, and that they plan to stop him. So now Dorothy and her dog Toto now arrive next, and then they get captured by the ogre. But it turns out the ogre isn't really bad this time. He actually is good. He's hanging out with Dorothy and her dog Toto. Well, Tim is hanging out with Spona. He's been captured by Earthen's henchmen. They have locked him in the in the box. He planned to escape while the henchmen didn't realize this. And Earthen gets sent into the book. And Earthen arrives into a castle. He arrives into a castle and he meets a woman there, which is the book. And Earthen becomes the king of the castle. And then Earthen's henchmen appear. And then, the book makes a deal with Earthen. That if he manages to get to Emerald City, he will hand him or her the ruby slippers, and then Earthen and his friends arrive back in the Land of Oz, back in reality. And then Now, Scarecrow and his friends saved Dorothy and Dog Toto, but although the ogre didn't really kidnap them, he actually changed. He actually wasn't bad. And then, an orphan and his henchmen are ready to attack. And they were on a hot air balloon searching for Tim. Now back to Tim. He's two lions, and he teams up with them to help them find Dorothy and her dog Toto. Now he ends up finding them, and he tries to reach up to Dorothy, but Tim disappears, and now Dorothy thinks he's dead. However, he isn't. And before he disappeared, he climbed out of the tree, and then he disappeared. And then Tim arrives in the book like Orphan. He arrives back in that same castle like Orphan. And Dorothy is back in the castle, and then she is sad because she thinks that Tim is dead. Then Tim comes back, and then Dorothy is happy to see him. That she thought he was dead. And then Tim gets the ruby slippers back from Orphan. Now Tim has them. And now Dorothy and Tim reunite together. Then meanwhile, during the night, everyone is congratulating Dorothy and her friend Tim and her dog Toto from saving the Land of Oz from Orphan just once again. So Dorothy and her dog Toto and her friend Tim, they arrive back into the land, into Kansas. And so that's the end of the movie. So now let's go to the movie review of Fantastic Return to Oz from 2019. And so I really enjoyed this movie. I like the new characters that we had. We had this queen, the book was a woman. And there was Tim. Alright. And about the story of the film, which was really cool. It was Irvin Joyce who was the antagonist once again like he was in the first film, and I really liked him a lot. And about the soundtrack in the movie was really cool. Wow. I did. That's about special effects in the movie really cool. About the visuals, and it looked really nice. And about the editing in the film was really amazing. That's about the animation just look really nice, and I felt the background in it is really fantastic about direction, and it is really amazing. The structure in the film was really cool, and about the pacing in it was really amazing. The steaming in the film was really amazing. Wow. And I thought the structure in the film was really cool, and I thought the pacing in it was really nice. I thought steaming in it was really fantastic. As far as the as far as the writing in the movie was really cool. I thought the acting in it was very fantastic. As for the script and the dialogue in it was really fantastic as well. And as for the choreography and the cinematography film was really amazing. As for the final battle, the ending was very amazing, and finally for the ending of the movie was really fantastic. So overall, I give this movie a solid 10 out of 10. S plus. So I really thought this was a really great sequel to Fantastic Journey of Oz from 2017. Now, this film got released in 2019. So I really enjoyed this movie. So thank you guys for joining my movie review of Fantastic Return Oz from 2019. And don't forget to like and comment and share it and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. And goodbye everyone, see you soon. Until next time.